is up, YouTube? This is That PlayStation Gamer. Today, we are talking about the Microsoft, aka Xbox showcase they had ended a couple hours ago. And I figure, hey, why not talk about it? Because, I did a prediction video, and some of my predictions I actually got right. A lot of my predictions, though, man, there's a big caveat with this show, but I'll just get into the stuff I found interesting. Now, for the record, there was a lot of third-party stuff shown here, and while I wish I could go over every big, first-party, third-party game, I'm really only going to go over the games that I caught my interest and games that I was like, you know what, shit, this is good. Like, this is really good. Same thing I did with the State of Play. So with that said, let's get into the first big thing that caught my attention, and that, of course, was State of Decay 3. It's kind of shocking that State of Decay 3 was actually at the show, and I was so hesitant about even talking about State of Decay 3. Like, this is one of those things that I was super excited to see when we see it, because State of Decay is my favorite Xbox IP next to Halo. I think it's a franchise that has shown its worth. And this time around, it definitely looks like they're going for a more serious tone. It looks like they're also going to have some kind of story going on. Now, from this trailer, we really don't know much. We barely saw any actual gameplay. It was very, you can tell, there's points where there is quote-unquote gameplay, but it's, very few and far between. Basically, when you could tell, the game took, a bit hit in the graphics department, that's where you see gameplay. And honestly, it looked pretty good. I thought this actually looked like a solid game that I would definitely want to put some money down on, because I like State of Decay 2 after, all the numerous fixes it had and everything. And I think State of Decay 3 looks good, but a kind of caveat with all this was no release date. Not even a release window. It's just like, hey, State of Decay 3's here. That's it. That's just a reminder, it's a thing we're working on. And our game that, of course, had this same caveat was Perfect Dark. Now, yeah, this looked good. Damn, I want to play this. This looked good. This is what I imagine a future espionage game looking like. And it looked good. It did. But no release date. No release window, in fact. Yet again. And it's man, why even show this stuff at this point? A worst case scenario, I think they should have, just put the trailer out, just here you go. Just an update on the game, into these two games that had no release date. But hey, as far as we know, those could be 2026 games. Of course, they had to show Fable, because Fable actually is, supposedly coming out next year. And we got a release window with Fable. It looks, Fable looks like Fable. I know some people out there are going to get upset because you're playing as a masculine black chick, but honestly, I don't care, because the gameplay they showed looked good. The trailer itself looked good. Honestly, I was kind of in shock how good it looked. It was man. And I kind of like this idea they're going with the story. Instead of being a reboot of Fable, it's more a different take on it, and it does look interesting. Sorry for the burping. Future TPG might have to edit that. If he doesn't, well, he's lazy. But yeah, Fable looked good. It looked good. I mean, nothing else to say outside of I thought it was nice looking. I think it's going to be a fun game to play. Problem is, only a release window. No date. But hey, whatever. We can kind of live with that. So the next thing they showed was something else heavily rumored, something that was even, leaked. And that was Doom the Dark Ages. Now, this is actually now, at the time of recording, has actually been confirmed by PlayStation to be coming to their platform. Now, for the record, I am not a big fan of Doom. I am not a big fan of that gameplay type. And this doesn't look like it's doing much different. It just looks like Doom, but a different setting. And it's cool. Hey, if you like this type of game, go for it. It looks like the type of game you probably expected. So it's Doom. Also, no fucking release date. Just a general ass year, which is of course 2025. Starting to notice a bit of a trend here. Also, South of Midnight showed up. This game actually looks good. It kind of reminds me of Kena, but with like, different little elements here and there. And no release fucking window. Sorry, no release date. There's a release window, but that's it. And that's 2025. Wow. Somewhere in 2025, we'll see South of Midnight and Fable. Wow, man, isn't this great? Isn't this what you expect from Microsoft? Just show us gameplay, show us something you could be interested in, and you still gotta keep waiting. This is becoming a problem. This is like literally my train of thought. It's like, hey, cool. Most of these games have no fucking idea when they're coming out, and that's just because they're kind of playing it close to the ear. They're kind of waiting. So here's a better question: why even show this stuff? Why not let this be like a third party showcase and some of your first party stuff? But wait. TPG, I hear you say, don't they have 2 games coming out this year? Well, yes, my friend, they do. And guess what? Avowed and Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, no release dates. No release dates for these games. We knew coming into this showcase we're supposed to have release dates. Oh, but Phil Spencer's gonna go to IGN Live. He might announce release dates there. He may be dude. Oh, no, don't set yourself up like that. Don't. This was the problem with this showcase. It's just cool. You show a bunch of stuff that looks interesting. Stuff I want to play. State of Decay 3, Avowed, freaking, Indiana Jones, all this stuff. This is great. Cool. I want to play this stuff. When the fuck are we getting this stuff? Hell, they couldn't even give us a fucking release date for the Starfield DLC. Oh, but don't worry, guys. They're doing a stuff drop. They're doing a stuff drop of community creation content and mod tools. So yeah, this showcase, it was good. For the record, this was better than the State of Play. I think this was better than Summer's Game Fest. The problem with this showcase is the problem that I keep hinting at. Just no dates. The dates they were given are very few in between. And, oh yeah, they announced a new Gears of War game. Guess what? No date for that. Hell, as far as we know, that might not be the full title of the game, which is called Gears E-Day, which is, allude to Emergence Day, which is the big canonical event where the Locust showed up. I first thought this was actually going to be the Marcus Phoenix collection because it was a younger looking Marcus, but no, it was way younger looking Marcus. So, yeah. Overall, like I said, it was better than a State of Play. That's for damn sure. Give Microsoft a W when they earn a W. It's just a W that came with a couple of E's. Why'd you have to announce this? Why'd you have to remind us of this if, you just weren't going to tell us anything else outside of it's still a thing? Cool. Show me State of Decay 3, but don't show me a date for it so I could put down a pre-order. Okay, fine, cool. Whatever. Oh, by the way, most of the stuff coming to fucking Game Pass. Not all of it, but most of it. Oh, yeah, they also show Call of Duty. Cool. I love, by the way, how they actually had the arrogance to talk about making big blockbuster games when really at they say that by mentioning Call of Duty. It's like, motherfuckers, this game was already being made before you guys bought them. You didn't make this game. This was already being made. It's like saying, I'm a really good movie director. I directed the reboot of Taxi Driver. It's like, yeah, most of the work's been done for you, and you just came in and took over at the last minute. But okay, cool, whatever. I know, that sounds like sour grapes. That's just me being, bitter. That's just me being like, ugh. But yeah, better than the State of Play, but that wasn't saying much. I will say this in the State of Play's favor. They actually had dates. They actually had dates for their big first-party stuff. Granted, it was only like 2 or 3 games. I think no, actually we didn't get a date for Until Dawn Remastered. But we did get dates for Concord and date for Astrobot. But we didn't get a date for Lego Horizon. So, Yeah. That was my big caveat, is that there was no dates. But outside of that, it was a good show. You guys, yeah, I keep repeating the same thing because I got nothing else to say. So until next time, guys, this is That PlayStation Gamer. Sign out. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and all that YouTube algorithm BS. I'm going to go play some Gran Turismo now because I've been hooked on that shit for a while now. Bye.